What are the oldest books in the world? Are they the Dead Sea Scrolls? Not quite. Let's rewind the clock to 1947 to a place called Qumran National Park near the Dead Sea in Israel. Here, a group of Bedouin men were making bricks when one of them noticed some unusual pottery fragments hidden in the caves. Inside the pots were ancient leather and papyrus scrolls, some containing actual books, others with biblical manuscripts so old they predated Jesus. These became known as the Dead Sea Scrolls. But wait, there are even older scrolls in the caves at Qumran, like this one containing part of Exodus. Written around 250 BCE, it's more than 1,000 years older than the oldest previously discovered copy of the same text. So how do these ancient texts help us understand what life was like all those years ago? Well, for starters, they help us understand what books were around before the invention of the printing press. Prior to the 18th century, books were almost always handwritten, meaning there wasn't a really easy way to mass-produce them. So they were extremely valuable, often kept in libraries or in religious buildings like churches or monasteries. Because of this, we don't have many books from the time of Jesus or the disciples, which is why the Dead Sea Scrolls are so important. But another thing that makes them super special is that they show us what kinds of books were being read during the time of Jesus. And we know from the Bible that people would often carry around books of Scripture while traveling. So perhaps someone like Paul, who traveled extensively throughout the Roman Empire, might have carried a scroll like this one. And finally, the Dead Sea Scrolls also help us better understand the translation of the Bible into different languages. For example, this Greek translation of Exodus was probably used by early Christians who followed the Septuagint. It's possible that some of the people who lived near the Dead Sea may have even used this scroll to translate parts of the Hebrew Bible into Greek. In total, over 900 documents have been found at Qumran, including the oldest known copy of Isaiah. It's amazing to think that these ancient texts, some as old as 2,000 years, were literally sitting in caves just waiting to be discovered. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button.